Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is the Valentine's Day number 4, and this is Passion. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back my hair today, and I got this new headband that I really love. So we're going to start off with the Loreal Infallible Concealer, and we're going to use this to conceal and prime our eyes so that we can start off with our base for our eyeshadow look today. I'm going to go ahead and tap this out with our beauty blender and make sure we get the whole eyelid covered. And then we're going to go ahead and get the other one done as well. Now we're going in with this Maybelline Fit Me Blush setting powder, and I'm going to go ahead and set the concealer that I have on my eyes so that we can move into doing our eyeshadow today. Next we're going in with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use this burnt orange color first as our transition color, using windshield wiper motions back and forth, building up the color to the consistency and the color that we are wanting. And it took me about 4 times dipping into this color to build up to what I want. Next, going in with this red orange shade, I'm going to take this on a smaller flat blending brush that's more tapered, and I'm going to go right into the crease with this. And as well as the other, I'm taking from outer to the inner corner, and this is going to take about 3 layers as well to get to the color that we want, and just blending this out and also blending it up towards the orange, the burnt orange color that we have, but not too far up, just a little. Now going in with this burgundy shade on a detailed brush, and I'm packing this color on the outer crease and as well on the inner corner. And I also took the other burgundy color that was below it as well and just added both of those colors to the outer and the inner. And we're leaving the middle blank because we're going to do a halo eye for this look. So like I said, you're just going to pack it on until we get the dark burgundy color that we're looking for. Now going back in with this red orange color that we use for our crease, I'm going to use that to go back in to blend that burgundy color in with the dark orange red color. Now I'm going in with this Sonicasha, and this is a cream eyeshadow. It's just a light cream eyeshadow color, and I'm using this, putting a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to dip into this and put it right in the middle where we're going to do our halo eye. And I'm just going to tap this on and then pack it wherever I need to, so that when we lay the color on top of this and the glitter glue, that is really going to pop and stand out. So you don't want to go too far to the outer corner and too far into the inner corner. You want to still be able to see those burgundy colors. Now going in with the NYX Glitter Primer, which this is going to hold any glitters or any eyeshadows that you have to make them last longer and stay on. With the same flat shader brush, I'm going to tap that right onto the cream eyeshadow product that we have. That way our eyeshadow that we use will stay on longer and really give it that pop that we're looking for. I'm going in with this cream pink color. It's more of a cream with a little bit of flecks of gold champagne color. And I'm going to use this, and this is what we're going to use to do our halo eye that we have. I'm just going to pack that on. Now I'm going back in with the Love Letter and that other red burgundy color that we have, and just using it to go and make it so there's no harsh lines. So I'm going to blend the outer corner and the inner corner to where the halo eye is starting. So just very lightly take a little bit of the color and blend just the edges so that it transitions very nicely. Going in with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm going to take this and a little bit on my fingers, and I'm going to put it wherever I want my face primed, which I'm going to prime my whole face with this today. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in my T-zone where I'm really trying to cover up all the pores, and then down on the chin and a little bit on the forehead, and then smooth it outwards. That way I have less on the outer part and more where I have all my pores to cover and blur all this, so when our foundation is on, it's going to look nice and pretty. Next I'm going in with this Pur Concealer in light, and I use this concealer only to cover up any dark spots or pimples or any blemishes that I need or that I have to cover. I don't like this concealer for under the eyes. And then I'm just tapping this in with my Morphe Foundation Kabuki brush, and I'm just pouncing it around, tapping it in so that when we lay our foundation, the concealer is not showing through it. I am now going in with this Loreal Lumi True Match. This is a bronze it, and it's going to give a glow. And I'm actually only taking this to wherever I'm going to bronze up my face, because I don't want my face to be too bronzy all over. But this will help to bronze up and give that glow from within look. So I'm just taking a little bit of this, rubbing it wherever I'm going to be able to bronze, and I'm going to tap this in with my beauty blender so that we can go ahead and use our foundation. We use 2 different types of Maybelline, and this is the SuperStay. This is a very full coverage foundation. If you don't like full coverage, you're not going to use it like this, but you can do the same steps that I'm doing with a lighter concealer, or with a lighter foundation, I'm sorry. This is the Pure No Filter Primer, but this has a really glow within type of formula as well. I'm going to add this to my foundation, and it's going to take a little bit of the coverage away, but not by much at all. This is just going to make it more of a dewy, glowy foundation instead of pure matte. But I just mixed all of 3 of these together, and going ahead and taking a brush and picking up the product off the back of my hand, putting it on my face. I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe brush and tap all this foundation in. And I like tapping it rather than swiping it, because it really sets it into the skin instead of picking up the product and leaving streaks all over my face. So I'm going to go ahead and just tap all this in, and the color may look not right now, but it does end up blending very well and look like it needs to look. I'm going to go in with this Wet&Wild Concealer, and this is going to be for under my eyes. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drag it out and down under my eyes wherever I need it to go, over on both sides, down my nose, on my chin and on my forehead. You don't have to use as much as me. You can use as little or as much as you would like to use.
But I don't care. Babe, there is a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you. Babe, there is a place where we can go, where it's always
Next, just to brighten it up just a little bit, I'm using this Loreal concealer. It's the Infallible, the new one. And I'm taking a little bit of this under the eyes, on the chin, so that it brightens it up and doesn't make it look too dark underneath my eyes. And I'm going to blend this out with a beauty blender and tap it in. No swiping, just tap and pounce so that you have this flawless airbrush finish.
when you feel like you're fed up with heartbreak, and you know that you can't take another day. Well, that's not okay. We can never go back this road. You never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like
Next, I'm going in with the Fit Me powder by Maybelline, and this is going to go ahead and set under our eyes. I'm using this tapered brush that I got from Morphe, and I'm going to put this with the powder so I can go ahead and set everything. I set the top of my nose, my chin, anywhere the concealer was is where I'm going to set so it doesn't crease or move on me. This is from E.l.f. This is a translucent powder, but with a tad bit of sheen, shimmer to it, but not overpowering. And it's very hard to see. It's not a glitter at all. But I'm using this to set some parts of my face because I want that luminous glow on my face today for this look. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and then set it on my face to where I need. This is from Wet&Wild, and this is their cream contour stick, and I actually have two of them. One's a duo that has a highlighter on one side that's cream and the contour cream on the other. These are two different colors. One's really brown and one has a gray tint, but I'm taking the two, mixing them on the back of my hand to warm them up, and using a beauty blender to mix them both and pull them, and then I'm going to tap them in to wherever I want to contour. And this is going to give a beautiful cream contour. This is the best method that I have found that actually works for me, because I feel like when I swipe it on my face, it's tugging and pulling my foundation, and it actually ends up pulling the foundation off of my face, leaving it real patchy and noticeable. So this way works best for me because I can also determine how much of the product I want to go onto my face and which areas that I want more or need more.
always on the edge. We fight and make love at the same time. Would you break up just because I told you what I did last night? I recall the times you said you're sorry. I'm still not sure if you told lies, but I don't care, it's all forgotten now. We're holy when we touch anyhow.
Going ahead now, taking a translucent powder again, just a very, very small amount on the back of my beauty blender, and tapping that everywhere, all over the cream contour, all over the face, so that we have set our entire face. It also makes it, when you go ahead and put your bronzer or your contour on top of the cream, that it's not moving the cream about or making the powder stick to the cream and making it look patchy. So this way just works best for me. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off all the excess powder that I have on my face so that we don't have any powder left or showing. I'm going to go ahead and take this Morphe setting spray. I'm going to spray it all over my face. This is going to help set everything and lock everything in. That way we don't look so powdery. It's going to melt all the makeup into the skin. I really like this method. Once I let it dry just a little, to the point where it doesn't feel wet, I'm taking the beauty blender and going in. Now I'm taking this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter that's a cream, putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take my brush, pick up a little bit, and just dab and stipple on the high points of my cheeks. And this is going to be one of our highlighters that we're using today to make it really glow. I like doing it this way. If you swipe it on, once again, I believe it just takes off my foundation and it starts making it patchy. Going in with the Hoola Bronzer from Benefit, and I'm going to pick this up and go ahead and contour and bronze wherever I need to. The top parts of my forehead, going down a little bit on the cheekbone, and then we're also going to go ahead and go down our chin. It's basically a number 3. You want to start from the top of the forehead, come down to your ear and go in, and then back down to your chin. You can always fix this with powder, which we do. And it looks dark right now, but I'm going to take another brush afterwards, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to really blend everything in so it really looks seamless and really pretty, and just looks like we have this sun-kissed blonde skin.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much. How can I tell you what I wanna do? I never needed you to give me things. I never needed gifts or diamond rings. All I ever need,
Now I'm going in with the powder again, and this is where we're going to cut and carve underneath our bronzer and our contour, give it that sharp edge. Going back in to our eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking that burnt orange on a small detailed brush, and I'm going to pull that right underneath the lash line. Not going all the way to my inner corner, but just enough. We're going to pick up the other 2 shades as well, one that red, orange, brown shade, and pull that out as well. And then we're going to go in with the Love Letter shade and put that on top and go out.
Oh, I can't get enough, get enough. Don't ever let me be away from you. I'm gonna hold you tight, 'cause you're the only thing that I can't lose. to diamond rings.
Going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Blush. And I'm going to take this with the blush brush from Wet n Wild and go in and go from the apples of my cheeks back and put on as much as I want. And I go in a couple times. This is a very light blush. And it does have a little bit of sheen to it, but it's not glitter. So I like that I can put on and keep going in so I have what I need. All of the products will be listed down below, so if you want to know the exact color, just go into the description and there will have all the colors and all the information of all the products that I used.
You can buy your way into my heart, but you don't see that I just want you. You get me things, but I don't care. Be there is a place where we can
Going ahead with this flat, fluffy brush, I'm going to wipe off all that powder. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off the camera, so that's why they're already done. You can do your eyebrows however you want to. This is the Loreal Dark Brunette color. This is from Physicians Formula, and this is their highlighter bar. And I'm using the light pink, the light white cream color, and then the gold. And this gives off this really pretty but blinding highlight. So if you don't like it this blinding, it can be toned down. You just don't pick up as much product. There is also some darker golds and darker pinks in this palette as well. I'm just going on the tops of the high points of my face, cheekbones, and I'm doing a little bit above the brow to give it a glow. I'm also going to go a little bit on the bridge of the nose and the Cupid's bow. Taking the exact same highlighter that we used, and we're going to use this for the inner corner of our eyes to give it that pop of brightness, and we're also going to use this underneath the brow. I went ahead and did my liquid eyeliner to give it a cat eye effect. I also put on eyelashes and regular black eyeliner on the upper and lower. So now I'm using some Morphe setting spray to do the final setting of the face. I'm going to go in with this Color Pop lipstick and lip liner. And this is a maroon burgundy color as well, but it's lighter than the eyes, so I just thought it really suited it very well. And this is the final Valentine's Day look that I came up with, and it was called Passion. I just love burgundy, maroon colors. I think they really suit everybody. I really had fun doing this makeup look. I actually did one last week and I deleted the video by mistake, so I had to redo this whole video. So if you have any comments, questions, leave it down below. If there's any other videos or anything you want to see, comment down below. Subscribe, hit that like button and that notification button so that you know whenever I post any videos. You guys have a great day.